This short video will look at the capsize and recovery testing of the new BayRaider 17 day boat. The BayRaider 17 is designed by the UK-based Swallow Boats and built under licence in Australia by Denman Marine. Like her larger sister the BayRaider 20, the BayRaider 17 is a water ballasted boat and has the ability to take on 230 litres of water in a subfloor tank. With her water ballast in, the BayRaider 17 is very stable for a boat of her size and is also self-righting from a 90-degree knockdown. The first test we'll be doing will be a 90-degree knockdown with the ballast tanks empty, followed by a full inversion with the tanks empty, then a 90-degree knockdown with the tanks full, and a full inversion recovery with the ballast tanks full. Here's the first test, a knockdown to 90 degrees with the ballast tanks empty. As you can see here, the boat floats quite high on the side, largely in part to the buoyancy in the side bench seating, but also the buoyancy in the hollow timber spar. All that's required to right the boat from this position is some upper body weight on the centreboard, and up she comes. This next test will show a recovery from a fully inverted position with the ballast tanks empty. Here the guys are forcing the boat down into the inverted position by standing on the spars. Here the bilge runners and the gunnel are used as a step to gain access to the upturned hull. As you can see here, a small amount of weight on the centreboard and the boat's beginning to right. Once the boat reaches 90 degrees and the sails are clear of the water, the righting continues very quickly. From full inversion to upright again in 30 seconds is a pretty good effort. In this next short segment, the guys have the ballast tank full and they're just showing the stability of the vessel under sail. Here we have around 180 kilograms on the leeward gunnel and the boat's handling it quite nicely. This test shows a 90-degree knockdown with the ballast tanks full. The boat's resisting the 90 kilo load on the shrouds very well. Finally, with a bit of extra assistance, the boat is pulled down to 90 degrees. The boat's trying hard to right from this position, and once the mast is let go, she rights very quickly. This final test is also performed with the ballast tanks full, and we'll be looking at taking the boat through to a full 180-degree inversion. Again, the mast is forced down with body weight to bring the boat into an inverted position. bilge runners and gunwale help in getting onto the upturned hull. I'm just moving a rope out of the way. As body weight is projected outwards, the boat begins its recovery. Once the boat reaches its limits of positive stability, the recovery happens quite quickly. As you can see here, the boat is still stable enough to climb in over the leeward gunwale. Like a larger sister, the BayRaider 20, the BayRaider 17 is a great day boat. With her water ballast in, she's safe and stable and can handle stronger wind conditions. With the ballast out, she provides dinghy-like performance in lighter conditions, or in fresher conditions the ability to plane. If you would like further information on the BayRaider 17, go to www.denmanmarine.com.au.